minutes ago. Actually, it's right now! You've neglected Chloe one time too many, Ladybug!
Since the premiere of Miraculous Ladybug in 2015, dozens of villains have appeared. The Butterfly Miraculous has the ability to bring out the hurt in people. Gabriel exploits any source of anger, sadness, and pain. With vulnerabilities as his power source, he has an endless supply of akumatized villains he sends to attack Ladybug and Cat Noir. In addition, Gabriel's amassed group of unwilling followers includes antagonists who have personal vendettas against the heroes. While these enemies give Ladybug and Cat Noir a hard time, not all of them continue to threaten Paris. Occasionally, villains have the opportunity to become more than their vendettas and fears. In today's video, we'll discuss some villains who became good thanks to Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Then you can be the first to place a Miraculous in the box located in the middle of the stadium, or...
Boom! Okay, I get it.
Number 1. Shadybug and Claw Noir. Introduced in the newest special, Miraculous World Paris, Shadybug and Claw Noir are alternative versions of the heroes we know and love. They're from a parallel world where an evil entity, the Supreme, controls the Chinese Miracle Box. Since he decides who receives a Miraculous, Shadybug and Claw Noir agree to follow him in return for their powers. With the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses, they believe they can make their lives better. However, they plan to enforce change with violence, and by ignoring their miraculous power restrictions, making them stronger than Ladybug and Cat Noir. The two villains follow their adversary, the hero Butterfly, into the world Ladybug and Cat Noir are from. They have no problem facing off against other miraculous wielders. Unfortunately, their goals fall apart when Shadybug discovers Marinette's diary and learns about the wish granted by combining the Ladybug and Cat Miraculouses. Shadybug attempts to summon Gimme, but the Supreme prevents her from succeeding. Once she and Claw Noir realize they can save themselves and better their lives with the wish, they form a united front to steal the Miraculouses from Ladybug and Cat Noir. Coincidentally, they find an ally in Monarch who offers to help them. As unfortunate as their circumstances are, Shadybug and Claw Noir remain Marinette and Adrien at the end of the day. While their hearts had given way to their despair, they're still the same people we know beneath their pain and misery. Ladybug and Cat Noir appeal to their humanity by de-transforming and having a meaningful heart-to-heart. Marinette tells Shadybug she put in the effort to better herself and her life, while Adrien admits to missing his mom every day. He finds himself moving forward with the support of people like Nino. Once Shadybug and Claw Noir realize they can change their circumstances, they join forces with Butterfly to return home and stand against the Supreme.
But not discreet, and even less clever.
He can't be that far. Boogerfly, we know you're hiding here.
Number 2. Chloe. Chloe has always had a checkered past. As Marinette's school bully for 3 consecutive years, Chloe caused havoc around Collège François Dupont for the entire first season. In Roger Cop, she tries to blame Marinette for stealing, ridicules Kim for his Valentine's proposal in Dark Cupid, and mocks Ivan in Stoneheart. Adrien is the only person who can convince her to behave kindly to her classmates, as she's worried about losing the respect of her childhood friend and crush. However, Adrien's influence can only go so far, and Chloe needs something more to help push her in the right direction. Fortunately, her admiration for Ladybug gives her a positive role model to look up to. After she accidentally acquires the Be Miraculous and Style Queen, she can live out her dreams as a hero alongside her idol. Although Chloe makes mistakes at first, she shows extreme potential in episodes like Miracular and Catalyst when she works alongside her fellow heroes as an efficient and dependable teammate. Chloe receives drastic character development from working alongside Ladybug and Cat Noir. However, her compromised secret identity makes Marinette hesitant to give her the Be Miraculous. While her time as a hero was brief, it's undeniable that Chloe was on the path towards redemption. Chloe falls headfirst into her villain era once she realizes Ladybug will never entrust her with a Miraculous again. After joining forces with Hawkmoth and Miracle Queen, Chloe becomes an ally constantly used by the villains. Many fans felt disheartened to watch her character revert to her old ways, but if she returns in future seasons, her redemption may begin anew.
But I'm sure that you'll need me again, Ladybug. I know that I'll be Queen Bee again someday. I will always be Queen Bee.
Number 3. Dark Owl. Initially, Mr. Damocles appears like an uninvolved principal for Collège François Dupont. He spends most of his screen time disciplining his students, while allowing Chloe to get away with every wrongdoing due to the mayor threatening to fire him for every decision. However, Mr. Damocles has a charitable side that he indulges outside of school. In the episode Dark Owl, his superhero persona, the Owl, makes his debut in the series. Mr. Damocles wants nothing more but to help Ladybug and Cat Noir protect Paris. But he's akumatized after the heroes accidentally reveal his secret identity to the public. He's akumatized a second time for a similar reason in Jubilation, becoming Darker Owl after Marinette discourages him from working as a powerless hero around the city. Although Darker Owl nearly defeats Ladybug and Cat Noir by using the Pig Miraculous, they still recover his akuma and return him to normal. Ladybug gives Mr. Damocles a magical charm to protect him from future akumas, which is critical in the episode Confrontation. After losing his job, Mr. Damocles is nearly akumatized a third time. However, support from his students, encouragement from Cat Noir, and belief in himself allow the magical charm to unlock. Mr. Damocles creates the first magical shield that repels the akuma, preventing himself from becoming a villain once more.
Ladybug, Cat Noir, the only way you can save these sweet animals is to come and hand your Miraculous over to me!
Number 4. Miss Sans Culotte. Everyone can benefit from a positive role model, and none can compete with Miss Bustier. The homeroom teacher for Marinette's class, Colleen becomes someone students look up to and admire. Her patience, kindness, and generosity are all traits that they never take for granted, as she's always doing her best to meet their needs and keep a positive energy in her classroom. She even gives Chloe the benefit of the doubt, doing her best to offer her most unruly student the help she needs until she's fired in collusion. While losing her job isn't enough to become akumatized, witnessing a doctored video where the mayor admits to heinous acts is. Colleen believes Mayor Bourgeois shouldn't be in office, and she becomes the villain, Miss Sans Culotte, to remove him by force. Instead of trying to stop their beloved teacher by force, Ladybug and Cat Noir try to talk her down. They know Colleen isn't violent or prone to holding grudges, so they do what they can to appeal to her reasonable side. They enforce the lessons she teaches in the classroom, telling her that terror isn't a solution, and that the people of Paris use elections to make their voices heard. Ladybug also vouches for the mayor's stepdaughter Zoe, who speaks on his behalf. Sans Culotte is convinced to confront the mayor using words alongside the heroes. When he reinstates her teaching position and resigns as mayor, Sans Culotte agrees with Ladybug and rejects her akuma.
You were right. Sometimes a revolution can also be won with words.
Number 5. Argos. When Felix returned to Miraculous Ladybug in emotion, he fully embraced his new role as the Peacock Miraculous's wielder. Introducing himself as Argos, he uses his sentimonster called Red Moon to make every controlling person disappear. While his goal is to protect himself, Adrian, and Kagami from experiencing more abuse in their lives, Argos quickly realizes his mistake when Marinette doesn't come back with a snap of his fingers. Adrian and Kagami convince Argos that his actions are terrible, and he remorsefully removes Red Moon from existence. When Argos returns in pretension, he doesn't create a sentimonster to help him protect Kagami from her mother and her akumatized alter ego. Ladybug and Cat Noir try to stop him, but they realize he has no intention of hurting Kagami and permit him to help them. Later in representation, Felix reaches out to Marinette, using his powers as Argos to tell her about his childhood and the circumstances surrounding his birth. He tells Marinette that he and Adrian are sentimonsters, created by their fathers using the Peacock Miraculous. Felix explains why he betrayed her as Ladybug, as obtaining the Peacock Miraculous was the only way to ensure his safety. Due to Felix knowing her secret identity and revealing his secrets, Marinette must forgive him for his past activity. At the end of Recreation, Argos stands alongside the other Miraculous wielders as Paris's new protector.
The child had to steal other magical amulets that the tailor desired. Only then was he able to make an exchange.
The heroes and villains are what make Miraculous Ladybug possible. Every superhero needs a nemesis to face off with, and in Ladybug and Cat Noir's case, they have plenty to choose from. However, it's refreshing to see that everyone has the potential to change themselves for the better. Ladybug doesn't keep anyone from trying to better themselves and does everything she can to put people on the right path. If someone like Chloe or villains from an alternate universe can see the light, there's hope for every villain who comes after them.
You purposefully tripped on my bag so you could steal my bracelet!
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.